Hey guys, it's Kyle Studios here. We're back at California's Great America for day 2. It is park opening, actually even earlier than park opening. It's 9:37. Park opens at 10. Hopefully we're gonna get on Gold Striker first. I don't know if it's open quite yet, but we gotta hit that. We gotta hit Psycho Mouse, a few other coasters we gotta hit, but shouldn't be as chaotic as yesterday. It was absolutely slammed here yesterday. So I guess we'll see what happens, but very excited to get back into the park and hit what we didn't hit yesterday. So we'll see you guys wherever we wind up first, but here comes Gold Striker. It appears this is another park that employs rope drop. Time for Gold Striker. We just got off of Gold Striker in the front 2 rows. It was pretty good, although it is morning, so it definitely needs time to warm up. But I can see it being a really good ride once it does. Tom?
Yeah, even for a morning ride, we were getting excellent airtime. That drop was really cool, and some of the profiling was really insane. Yeah, we'll need to ride that again later if we can.
Really good, really enjoyed it. I'm sure it's going to be even better when it warms up later.
Now, we are rushing to Psycho Mouse because I will say, one really big gripe about this park, the operations on everything that's not Railblazer suck. They're really, really bad. So we got to rush over there now because it's around 10:15. We got to hope that line isn't insane yet. We have made it to Psycho Mouse, which is actually one of very few aero mine trains out there. Supposedly, it is the better kind of wild mouse. So we're going to find out. Looks like it has no weight, thankfully. Big difference from yesterday, so we'll see you guys up there. She just got off of Psycho Mouse, and that was probably the smoothest wild mouse I've ever ridden. It wasn't necessarily crazy intense or anything, but it was much more unique than the other wild mice and was a much more enjoyable ride experience. What'd you guys think?
I really liked it.
Yeah.
It was very smooth. The profiling's really good. There's no jerkiness to it or anything. It was really cool.
It kind of felt more like a Music Express, you know, when you're going around the turns and it doesn't beat you up. Everything about the smoothness I agree with, and yeah, really fun.
Yeah, definitely. Thankfully, Woodstock Express is now open. That was a fun little kiddie coaster. We're gonna try to get on Lucy's Krabby Cabbies. If we get on that, that will mean we've ridden every coaster at this park. I don't know that it'll be able to happen, but we're gonna try, so we'll see you guys over there. Well, here goes nothing. Let's see if it works. We just got off of Lucy's Krabby Cabbies. Thank you to the operator for allowing us to ride. Usually it'd be very difficult to get this, but it means we've ridden every single coaster at the park. So Tom, was it a good kiddie coaster?
Well, it's like I always say, I know we were a little pessimistic that we wouldn't get the chance to ride, but you gotta be able to follow your dreams. You gotta just go after it every day, and full send it, no excuses. Great ride.
Let's flash that clip from King's Dominion last year. Anyways,
the exact same
Dad,
garbage.
how was it?
Very good. I'm very glad I actually made Lucy's Krabby Cabbies my 380.
And Bob, you finally got the credit.
I had a Zen ride, so way less shame. It surprised me, actually.
Yeah. It feels like the Great Pumpkin coasters at the Kings Parks, but more aggressive. So, pretty cool. Since there's almost no line, we're gonna check out their Mass Effect ride. From what I understand, it's very similar to what Plants vs. Zombies was at Carowinds, and I rode that. It was interesting, nothing great, but this seems like a unique spin on it with a different IP, so let's see how it goes. We are all ready to go for Mass Effect. Here we go. Into the theater. Just got off of Mass Effect, and that was much better than I was expecting, honestly. And that's not like to degrade the park, but for a regional park, that was actually a really good dark ride. It wasn't necessarily a dark ride, it was one of those 4D theaters, but every effect worked. It was really convincing, and overall, it was just really, really cool. What'd you guys think?
Yeah, like legit 4D theater. There was like water, air. We even got sprayed with some weird smell that was really awful, but the ride itself was amazing.
That was really good, really good. Very enjoyable. I really liked it.
I'm prone to motion sickness, and that was synced so well. It's not the boring spectacular, but I mean, it's for like a regional type of amusement park. That's amazing.
Gonna take a spin on their Skyride Delta Flyer, which I really appreciate seeing this open because there's very few of these left at parks. The only two I can think of that are older is this and the one at Great Adventure. So really, really nice to see that this is operational. Oh my God, they actually... About to get on a back row ride on Railblazer on the red train, which is the faster train. We just did 3 rides on Railblazer, almost all of them in either the back row or in his case, front row.
I had an amazing ride.
Amazing time taking pictures. Make sure you follow Bob if you haven't gotten the memo throughout the trip already. How was Railblazer?
It was really good. I forgot how intense these prototypes are. Just ridiculous.
Yes, and shout out to the ride crews. This is by far the best operating crew in the park. Take notes. This is how it's done.
Yeah, they're very, very accommodating here. For starters, they constantly push single riders through, which I really appreciate. Make sure trains do not go out empty, and they don't staple you, they don't make you uncomfortable on the ride. On top of the fact that they have by far the best dispatches in the park. The rest of the rides can't even compare with this one, but as of right now, I'd say this is definitely the best coaster here, and probably the best coaster of the trip so far. Although I do want to get on Gold Striker in the back road now that it's warmed up, so we'll see you guys over there. One gripe I do have at this park is that food and drink selection is kind of weak. It's all very typical, standard theme park food, nothing special per se, and drink stands are kind of sparse, especially ones that are open. And then I just went over here to try to get food, and there's not really a place to place your order. None of the screens were working to use your dining plan, so We have to go pretty much to the other side of the park to try and get food now because there's not much available. After making my ridiculous trek to the back of the park and back to the front of the park to get food, we're gonna go for a ride on flight deck. Got off another ride on flight deck, which was pretty good. So we just did one ride on Gold Striker in the back 2 rows, and what a world of difference. Much better than this morning. You can see it come flying by now. Much faster than earlier. Really good. Definitely a back row ride. Dad, how was it back there?
It was such a difference from front to back, and now that it's warmed up, it's just running really fast.
Yeah, insane difference between this morning's ride, and it really jetted up in my view of the ride, but I think I'd still take Mystic Timbers over this one.
Bob also said it was pretty good. We were obviously in line again because, I mean, it was that good. And the line died down a bit. It was only about a 15-minute wait before. This should probably only be a little less than that. So, see you guys after the ride. Following in another ride on Gold Striker, we're going to take a ride on their Star Tower.
Wow. Mr. Instigator, you're an instigator. You teach him how to walk up the slide backwards. You try to get him to run around an obstacle. You're not perfect on it. Hi, Bubba. You have to sit down. Do you see the roller coaster? Do you see the merry-go-round? Yeah, he's not supposed to. You're supposed to sit down out on the clock. Right. Is it just my eyes or are they blurry?
Did another ride on Railblazer, which was great. Now we're waiting for Berserker to reopen, which is one of very few Bayern curves in operation. Now it's time to ride the rapids. Oh! Oh my God! Oh, we're gonna get drenched. Just got off the rapids here at CGA. Tom almost just died. They were pretty good. Didn't get terribly wet. Got like a nice, good amount, especially considering today's not super hot. The line already built up really quick, so good thing we caught it when we did. I do think Discovery Kingdoms was probably a little better, but it's not to discredit this one. It was pretty cool too. How was it?
Yeah, I think me tripping would have been the most intense part of the ride, but it wasn't a bad rapid. I'm just glad we didn't have to wait.
I'm glad we didn't get soaking wet because I noticed as we were coming up, they have like all these extra spray jets that seem to be operator controlled.
That too.
But maybe because it's a little colder out, they didn't operate them when people were actually on them.
Right. You can see one of them right there. That one was on, but they have others like up there. You see that giant blast of water over there. They did not spray those for us, which kind of a good thing. I didn't want to get terribly wet, but pretty good rapids. After getting a beverage, we are going to decide to call it for our day here at California's Great America. A much more successful day today than it was yesterday. Crowds were significantly lower today. Weather is perfect right now. This is definitely the best theme park weather we're going to have on the trip. Not hot, not cold, but right temperature. This park is really, really nice. I really hope it does not wind up closing down. Great rides, Gold Striker and Railblazer, definitely the highlights. Overall, really nice park. Tom?
Yeah, this was a beautiful park. We definitely turned it around today, got a great collection of rides in. I love this place.
I had a great time here today. I can't believe the reduction in crowds from yesterday just to today. We got on everything we wanted to get on. This was just fantastic. It's a beautiful park.
I have a busted knee and a headache. Don't get old kids.
Otherwise, how was the park?
Great. This place is beautiful. I'm so sad that it's probably going to be gone. And it was a beautiful day. Lines were manageable, especially compared to yesterday. So it's a wonderful place. You guys that live around here, I feel bad for you. You're losing it.
Absolutely. With that being said, that is going to do it for our park number 2, day number 3 of the California trip. If you guys enjoyed, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye, guys.